having a fictitious plate bearing the word traveler on it. The defendant refused to provide.
I'm just asking you to follow the law. That's it.
All right, folks. Today, we've got a wild one on our hands. A sovereign citizen going head-to-head with Judge Fur. This guy thought regular license plates were too mainstream and decided to roll with a homemade one instead. Newsflash. Driving isn't a right. It's a privilege, and the Supreme Court has said this over and over. It's not up for debate. But somehow, Judge Fur went a little easy on him here. What do you all think? Personally, I don't think defending a sovereign citizen is a great idea, but that's just my take. Let's jump in and watch this mess unfold.
Texas for a vehicle having a fictitious plate bearing the word traveler on it. During the stop, the defendant refused to provide identification or insurance information, stating, "I do not consent to any of this." Officers attempted to remove the defendant from the vehicle, and the defendant actively resisted until he was detained.
That's very conclusory. Actively, what did you say?
Actively resisted.
Okay, I need more than that. Give me more, Alice.
So I reviewed the body cam this morning from the officer who initiated the traffic stop. The defendant.
No. You can't do that. No. It has to be in the report. In the DIMS, he has to say more than just a conclusory statement about what happened.
In the DIMS, it states that the officer attempted to pull the defendant out of the vehicle with him actively resisting and pulling away from the officer and other deputies. And the defendant continued by turtling his arms as they got him to the ground.
All right. Better.
Yes, sir.
You telling me that he actively, it's a conclusory statement and we need more, right? It's like saying, okay, he was speeding. Really? How fast?
Yes, Judge.
So that's why conclusory statements don't fly, but that's enough. Okay, Mr. Daly.
Sir.
I'm going to find that there's probable cause to go forward with your case. Do you have a Texas driver license? Can you run his license, please, guys?
He's eligible to drive.
Okay. Do you have liability insurance in your name?
That's right.
And you can't drive. Once you get insurance, I will happily allow you to drive. It's all I'm doing is trying to protect the public and trying to protect you in the event that you get into an accident. They don't care whether you're traveling, whether you're whatever, however you want to term it. If you get into an accident and you do some catastrophic damage, they're going to come after you. They're going to sue you, try to take you for everything you got. And that's why for $50 a month, you pay for someone to represent you in the event that you do get an accident. And depending on how much you pay, you're covered $50,000, $150,000. So all I'm asking you to do is follow the law. I'm not going to put any other conditions on you.
Judge Fleur, seriously? You're asking a sovereign citizen to follow the law. That's like asking a cat to do your taxes. It's just not going to happen. I don't know how many of these guys Judge Fleur has dealt with, but by now, he should know that being nice isn't going to magically make them respect the law. This guy isn't just sporting a fake traveler license plate. He's dodging court dates, resisting arrest, and acting like laws are just optional. At some point, a judge has to draw a line in the sand. If you don't enforce the law, what's to stop the next person from showing up with a hand-drawn passport and declaring themselves the king of their car? I think Judge Fleur is being way too soft here. I might be coming down hard on him, but when you're dealing with this kind of attitude, sometimes you have to. Let me know what you all think. Now, let's dive back in.
You just get insurance. If you can do that, I'll allow you to drive. So the only condition now is just don't drive until you get insurance. Once you get insurance, show it to me. I'll take your no driving restriction off and then do whatever you want. You need a lawyer to represent you there. So what are you doing these days?
For now.
Do you work? No? Okay, why not? What were you doing?
Truck driver.
That's a great job. Don't you make a ton of money truck driving? Why would you quit? You make
Making money from my check.
Oh, I see. Child support?
No.
What?
They said they overpaid me. And they never, they was taking $170 out of my check for no reason. They never gave me anything to sign.
Isn't there a place that you can go to dispute that?
I have no clue. You tell me. You tell me.
HR. Go to HR, go, hey man, this is why my check should be what it is. You know, if they rightfully underpaid you, then they should, you know, give you what you rightfully are owed. If they did overpay you, that's like equally not fair though, right? So what's good for the goose, good for the gander, you know, so if you quit just in spite,
I was really I had 2 weeks notice in. I was gonna quit before because I was going to another
so
job.
you need someone to represent you, right? We'll give you time for you to get a lawyer. We'll give you a month, but when you come back, you need a lawyer to represent you, okay? So Mr. Daly, what now? I'm gonna have you just sign this promise to us that you're not gonna drive until you get liability insurance. So get it, bring it back to me, show me that you have insurance with your name on it, and then I'll take this off.
I get it today.
You come back to me today. If you get it within the next hour and a half, show it to me, I'll take it off now. We get plenty of people that I put this restriction off and then within the next hour and a half, they call some insurance company, they're able to get the policy, we are able to verify it, and then I take the restriction off. I'm just asking you to follow the law, that's it. Not anything crazy.
Judge, is that state's bond condition?
No, I'm just gonna have him sign this affidavit here, that's it. Okay, I will have you sign this, promised us, we'll have you sign a reset with Victoria, and then we'll let you out, and then you're good to go. Just whenever you're ready to come back, come back. Good luck, Mr. Daly.
This guy is definitely grinning and giving a thumbs up because he knows he just got away with acting like a fool. It's honestly embarrassing for the court when we let these sovereign citizens off with a slap on the wrist. They're basically flipping the bird to the law. But hold on, there's one more hearing coming up, and trust me, this sovereign citizen is even dumber than the last one. He's got his whole script down to a science, but Judge Perkins isn't having it. So let's dive in and see how this one plays out.
Over this land, right? Fucking double.
Say that again, Mr. Little. What comment did you make? Speak up now, say it, speak up.
I'm talking to another person on the phone.
Case number SP 1513015, counts 1, 2, and 3. SP 151302991. Please.
Yes,
Sherica Harris on behalf of Mr. Little. For purposes of arraignment, my client stands mute.
No, I don't.
You don't?
No, sir. I've got a payment plan derived from your department.
Turn your camera on, please, sir, first of all.
Okay. I just hit it.
Do you want representation by this very good lawyer, or you're not?
Well, she works for the state, doesn't she not?
All right, go ahead. What do you got going on, Mr. Little? What do you want to tell me?
What I'm saying is I got on a payment plan to pay these tickets. I got the payment thing right here in my hand.
Okay, you can pay him. You still got to do this no ops.
What's the no ops?
Without a valid license.
Say that again.
Operating a motor vehicle without a valid license.
Do I not have the right to travel? I have dominion over this land, right?
I knew that. I could anticipate that argument. All right. So that's not gonna. How do you want to proceed? Because I'm not buying that.
I would like to honor this contract.
I'm not buying that. I'm not buying that.
What you mean you're not buying it? It's your contract. It's your contract.
I know I might be coming down a little hard in this video, but I really think we need more judges who take charge of the courtroom again. No disrespect to the judges in this video, but they should try to assert more control and keep things moving on track. We're talking about sovereign citizens here, people who believe they can make up their own rules. The courtroom needs to be a place where the law is taken seriously. Judges need to cut off these arguments quicker and keep things running smoothly. And don't even get me started on Zoom court hearings. They're a nightmare for handling these cases. They just add confusion and seem to give these people more space to misbehave. I'm not saying Zoom courts are bad overall, but when it comes to sovereign citizens, in-person hearings are way more effective. I feel like it definitely helps slow down their nonsense. Let me know what you think. Now, let's dive back in.
I'll take failure to display, $240, plead guilty.
They got me paying 400. They got me paying $445. That's what they got me paying.
Well, you don't want any help on that, so you want to come with the I have the contract argument, and
No, what I'm saying is this, Your Honor, not to disrupt you. I got on a payment plan because of the tickets. Y'all sent me tickets to my house, right? Okay. They put me on a payment plan to pay the tickets off right here. This is what I have in my hand. It's a schedule stating to pay the tickets off. That's why we're here today, for the tickets, right?
yes.
Or is it something else? Are y'all trying to get my bonds? Is my bonds here?
So here's the deal, sir. You have 3 civil infractions of improper plate, expired plate, and no insurance, and you have 1 misdemeanor, and that's a no ops. So the misdemeanor is punishable by 93 days in jail, and that's the maximum possible penalty is 93 days in jail and or $500 in fines. This is for purposes of arraignment for Mr. Little. And
Is that
let me finish. I'll let you finish. Let me finish.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
All right. And you have you can pay a civil infraction anytime you want to. That when you pay it, that is admitting responsibility by making that payment.
I've already made a payment.
There, you're not letting me finish.
Yes, sir.
The misdemeanors are not something that you can pay. Those need to be adjudicated first. So that's why you had to come to court on those tickets. I see that you entered into a payment plan with those civil infractions. So we're going to strike SP 1513015 counts 1, 2, and 3 from the record, and we'll just proceed with SP 1513029-1. How do you want to proceed? How do you want to proceed on the operating without a license, a vehicle without a license?
I don't believe I have the authority to travel as I need to travel.
All right, I'm denying that. I'm gonna consider that as a motion, and I'm denying that. Okay.
It's no motion. It's a fact. It's a fact.
Well, that's what you argue that. You appeal my decision then, and you go to a further court and argue that. You take all that to the Supreme Court and see what they say. I don't care.
Why would I have to do that, Your Honor?
This guy seriously thinks the judge's opinion doesn't count. Like, yeah, who cares that the judge spent years studying law, right? Apparently, this guy has it all figured out. He doesn't need a driver's license, and that's his truth. The level of confidence he's got is honestly mind-blowing. He acts like he just dropped some groundbreaking truth, but in reality, he's completely ignoring clear legal facts. I mean, driving without a license? Yeah, that's illegal. And I can't believe I have to spell that out in 2025. But with people like this around, sometimes you just have to remind them. Seriously though, I have no idea where this guy gets all his confidence from. But if anyone knows, I need to hear it. I could use a little boost myself. Let's dive back in.
Or do you want me to set a trial date?
Adam, I'm not an man.
You're breaking up, sir.
I say animals plead by high like that. I don't plead.
All right, so I'm going to set a trial date. You want a jury trial, or do you want to judge by a trial by a jury, or you want me to hear the case?
If I could not get a fair case regardless, Your Honor, because you're an agent of the state, and as if I get a jury, that the jury will be an agent of the state, because once they register to vote, they become an agent of the state. So how can I get a fair trial in that? Your Honor.
I don't know, but we gotta move this case along. Let's get a jury trial date.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna spend any more time. There's a lot of people here that wanna get their case heard. and
Yes,
I
sir.
don't-
Can I ask you what jurisdiction do you have over me?
can I,
Go ahead, Ms. Harris. He doesn't want your representation. You're an agent of the state too.
I'll accept that. I was just gonna ask the court if the court would consider dismissal based on the fact that he did, pay other civil infractions and admit
He hasn't paid
responsibility.
anything yet. He only
Yes, I
paid.
have. Yes, I have. I have paid.
He paid $20. He paid $20. He paid $20.
That's a part of my agreement. That was a part of my agreement, Your Honor. Not $40, not $60. It was $20. $20 each payment. That's what I did. I didn't give him more than what I agreed to. I gave him what I verbalized and I agreed to, sir.
Very good. Very good.
Fucking double.
Say that again, Mr. Little.
Say that again, what?
What comment did you make?
I'm not sure what you want you speaking about.
Speak up now, say it, speak up.
I'm not sure which one you're talking about.
Instead of talking under your breath.
I'm talking to another person on the phone. Another phone.
So your next court date, your jury trial date is gonna be May 7th. And then we'll set a final pretrial date for the week before that, March the.
There's no way this guy wins that jury trial. Did anyone catch what the sovereign citizen mumbled under his breath? It sounded like he called the judge a really bad name. I couldn't quite make it out, but if you caught it, let me know what you think. Honestly, this is exactly what I'm talking about. This courtroom is a disaster. He can disrespect the judge all he wants, and it's like no one bats an eye. It's as if these sovereign citizens think they're above consequences, and that's seriously frustrating to watch. We need judges to start drawing a line and taking action against these people who keep mocking the court. Sure, I get it. They have to follow the rules, but at some point, they need to show that the law isn't something you can just pick and choose when it suits you. These people act like they're exempt from everything, and it completely undermines the justice system. Without real consequences, we're just going to keep seeing the same circus act over and over again. But hey, that's just my take. I know it might sound harsh to some of you, but let me know if you disagree. If you liked the video, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe. I post every day, so stay tuned for more. Thanks so much for watching, and take care, everyone.